Alrighty, what's good, guys? How y'all doing? You indeed read the title correctly. This is not a joke, not a meme. I'm gonna be talking about, and I'll actually be doing this one live. Oh Jesus fucking Christ. I'm gonna be only talking about why my Road to Champion Beyond series is like utter trash. Why I don't think I'll be continuing it, and what may replace it or what may be coming. So basically, there's a few reasons why I think it's absolute garbage. The first one is that it's not really mine. It's not original. Like, everyone and their mum's done something similar. Whether it's like a Road to Division 1 in FIFA, whether it's, Road to Diamond from fucking G-Bay and League of Legends or whatever it is. Everybody's done one of these, trying to get to a goal. And the goal wasn't even that hard for me. Like, I got there very quickly, and it kind of became like a thing where I was like winning a lot because I was playing the game a lot more than I usually did because of the series itself. And it more or less turned into something where like I didn't want to play twos unless I was recording because I was climbing rank so quickly, which then in turns made me rusty, which made me drop down, which made me then pick back up. Then I had to record when I'd already been playing for a session for ages, and it just wasn't that much fun. It was kind of like making it so that when I did play the games, I'd been playing for a while, and sometimes I didn't really want to play it that much because I'd already been playing for so long. And I was like rusty, so then I was kind of like letting teammates down a lot, and it was really up and down. Another reason why I didn't really like it was due to the nature of how I did the video personally, is that, oh Jesus, I suck. I still suck. The way that I did it is that if you watch the videos, because obviously like my channel's still new, I'm still figuring it all out. I'm not like comfortable. It's not super comfortable doing it. Like the discussion video is a lot more easy for me because it's a lot easier to discuss an idea than it is to, I don't know. It's to me it's a lot easier to discuss something as abstract like that than it is to discuss why I'm doing something in a game that's like sudden. I don't have time to think about it. So what basically came of that is that I was not actually, none of the like quote unquote content, like none of the stuff that was funny or like entertaining or whatever was coming from me when I was recording. It was all coming in like post-production and like editing and stuff, and I'm just not that good at editing, so relying on my editing to try to make the video funny and entertaining just wasn't good. Like, there are a lot of channels that are fucking very good at editing, and that's how they make stuff funny, but I think I'm a lot more funny in real life than my videos come across, and it's because I'm just not that good at editing, and I wasn't comfortable doing these videos. So for those reasons mainly, it's mainly that I want to figure out something, I should say, where the content comes from when I record it, not in post-production, because I just think that like the early episodes were like, I found them somewhat funny, but that was because I was like, I had so many like, basically I wasn't like worried about trying to make it funny, so I was just like sitting there watching the clips, and then something would pop into my mind that would be funny, and I would just use that. Whereas like I've gotten to the point now where I really don't want to like reuse any like sound bites or like video clips or whatever, just because I think it's cheap. And like when I watch videos, it's one of the things that annoys me is when someone uses the same sound bites, same clips over and over. So I think it's lazy, and I didn't want to do that. So I ended up restricting myself, and then I just ended up with some clips and stuff like that just wasn't funny. Shit, I thought he was gonna go for the goal. So I just ended up with a ton of shit that just wasn't funny, and it compounded onto that was the fact that I was trying to be like consistent with it, along with all my other commitments that I've mentioned earlier, like my work and my university and stuff like that. It just wasn't really working for me, so I was like trying to basically force humor. Oh, I'm so bad. Force humor into like every little opportunity and gap that I could, as well as trying to get the video pumped out. Like the thing is, if you're gonna make your stuff funny in post-production, you've got to put time into post-production, and I just didn't have that much time to put into it because of all my other commitments. So it's like, if you're gonna put the effort, if you're gonna decide that like, you know, you're gonna make it funny in editing, you know what I mean, like the edits and stuff like that, which is fine. There's like some channels that are really good at doing that. Then you have to put the time into making sure it's all clean and, you know, the jokes are fucking actually work and things like that. Whereas I just had a lot of clips that, like, even as I was making them, I just didn't think were that funny, but felt the need to jam something in. So, basically, what's been happening as a result of that is that I've just been, like, trying to figure out what I want to do if I'm not going to do that. And, alright, sorry about that, guys. There was, like, a ton of people outside. It was getting loud. So, yeah, I've been struggling with what to replace it with, to be honest. There's, like, a lot of things that I've been considering. The discussion videos, like, I don't know, I like them, but I don't think that I could do them all the time, just because to do them the way that I want to do them takes, like, a lot of time, and again, probably more time than I have. So, and, like, doing them kind of like one of the ones I did, I can't remember which one, but there was one of them that I did that I just wasn't happy with. And doing them like that, like, it doesn't take as much time, but I just don't like putting it out. So the thing that I had been considering is what direction to take it. I think the difficulty that I've been kind of facing is that there's so many different directions and like video ideas that I'd like to do, but none of them relate to each other. Like, I've got a lot of opinions, and like observations or like jokes, I guess you could call them, about a lot of the stuff that goes on in the online or social media sphere or whatever. Like, I had considered making a video about the Logan Paul KSI thing, which was, honestly, it turned out to be friggin' very correct. There was actually two points that I wanted to make on that no one else really made that I thought of, and honestly, had I made them, I probably would have been, I would have looked like an absolute genius. But I mean, I could mention them now, but what's the point? It's already happened. It just makes me look like a dickhead. So, but yeah, the reason I didn't put those out was because, you know, people that watch my other videos watch them for a certain reason, and it's not for that reason. And I didn't know if that was a road that I want to go to, but like, I've also got opinions on other things that are going on, like, you know, other like YouTube groups that are breaking up. I think I might make a video on that. And why they broke up. There's another thing that, like, people aren't thinking about in relation to that. And I think there's a lot of things that go on that I have a unique perspective on that I'd like to start doing on, but that doesn't relate to what I'm doing now. You know, I mean, like, that's a completely different kettle of fish than what I'm doing now. I've recently started taking up golf. I really enjoyed it. I was thinking about making videos on that, but again, that's totally different from the two different things that I just discussed. So it's like, I can't decide where I kind of want it to be, and whether I want to like stick to one of those things or like try to do it all. I'm still trying to figure that out. But yeah, that's more or less why I didn't like the series. Well, I don't like the series, and I don't know. There might be like, I wouldn't call it an episode because the series is done, but there might be a similar type of video that I bring out in the future, just like funny moments from playing the game and stuff like that. But yeah, I want to start to do more videos where the recording is where the content comes from, and less where the editing is where the stuff comes from, because like, I enjoy editing's fun and all that, and I'll probably still throw in a few jokes here and there, but I don't want people to tune into my videos just for some funny edits, because if you want that, there's other channels that do it a lot better. Whereas I think there are some other things that I could potentially do that aren't being done, that are different. So I think that's probably where it'll go. It's possible that I'll go down one of the roads that I mentioned before. It's possible that I'll go down all of them. Who knows, I might sell my soul and become a clickbait reaction YouTuber. It's all possible at this point. It's all up in the air. I mean, yeah, there's just, I don't know, I'm really tossing it up with where I want to take it, and what people want to see. But I know that this series is not it, Chief. And so yeah, it'll be done. If funny moments or like highlights are something that people might want to see, let me know about that. But yeah, I guess you'll have to wait and see what does end up coming out of me. Like I said, I think I'll be making a video on the aforementioned YouTube group that broke up and why they broke up, that no one else has really considered. I think that'll probably come in the next couple of days. I might even record it later today, who knows? See how motivated I am. Let's see if I can throw this game, actually. But that's it from me, guys. Thanks for sticking around. I'll see you in the next one, no matter what it is. Peace.